We begin with the Longmont woman accused of attacking a pregnant woman and removing her baby. She will not face murder charges. Dinah Lane is charged with attempted murder, assault, and unlawful termination of a pregnancy. Investigators say she attacked Michelle Wilkins at her Longmont home last week. But Lane is not being charged with murdering Wilkins' baby, and that's a decision that has some calling for a change in law. KRDO News Channel 13's Greg Miller was the only Southern Colorado reporter at Lane's hearing today in Boulder and talked to protesters who say it isn't justice.
Strictly speaking, it all comes down to the definition of a person.
And it defines a person, when referring to the victim of a homicide, as a human being who had been born and was alive at the time of the homicidal act.
Emotionally, even Boulder County District Attorney Stan Garnett hinted it was difficult to bring the news to Michelle Wilkins.
They understand the legal process and are focused on her recovery and her healing, and they really appreciate the enormous outpouring of support from across the state of Colorado, across the...
Dinah Lane in court this afternoon as formal charges were filed and the attack that ended Wilkins' pregnancy. The girl Wilkins named Aurora. Initial police reports revealed Lane's husband told police the baby took one breath after the attack. But further interviews in the coroner's report determined otherwise, that the baby was never alive outside the womb.
The initial burst of information is a little bit chaotic because of the crime scene and things have just happened and people are running around. And then you go back and re-interview the witnesses and see, give them a chance to tell you in a leisurely fashion.
But the district attorney's decision is not sitting well with some here in Boulder County. They say it may be legally sound, but it's not justice for that baby.
It was such an injustice that I couldn't just do nothing.
The news not sitting well with this mother and grandmother.
I have 3 children and I have 5 grandchildren. It's time to personalize it, you know, and just not say, oh, that's somebody else that happened to. Now, you know, you need to personalize it. What if it was you?
Colorado has twice rejected to make the violent deaths of fetuses a homicide, which is why Garnett says legally he has no choice.
Prosecutor cannot file murder charges when a baby who is killed has not lived outside the body of the mother.
In Boulder, Greg Miller, KRDO News Channel 13.